said before that we work on our dreams so we can thrive. If not, we'll work on someone else's and then we'll die. So let me introduce myself to you. I am Wanda D. Hollis. Now the D is for Denise, a name given to me by my grandmother. And Wanda was given to me by my great-grandmother. So there you have it, Wanda Denise Hollis. Now some call me Wanda D and my close friends and family call me WD. But either way, I'm just passing through. You see, I came by to inspire you to live beyond your dreams, to go past the clouds and travel on Mars if that's what you so desire to do. Let me assure you that I truly believe in you. Your visions and hopes are seeds planted in you, put there for a reason, perfectly designed for you. I believe that the universe is simply waiting on you. Let me ask you a question. What are your desires? What is that thing? You know, that thing that burns inside of you. That thing that nags you. What is that dream that used to ride with you? I am here to tell you. I am here to encourage you. I am here to let you know that it's not too late to take that dream off the shelf and give birth and let it kiss the earth and then spread it as though it was a dessert. I am enough. I am enough, and yes, you are enough. You, and you too are enough. Now live knowing and believing that there is nothing, absolutely nothing you can't do. Why? Because together we are more than enough.
Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D. Hollis, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Hey. Yes, that's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. And you are at the, what is this? The I Am Enough talk show right here on Status Network and right here in the heart of Atlanta. You know, you can't go wrong when you're in the heart of Atlanta. It's kind of like being in the heart of something. You just can't go wrong. So if you want to join us, you still have time to get here. We're at 777 Cleveland Avenue. Now, I love that address. Don't you? Don't you love that address? Yes. So come on down and join us inside the studio. I have my beautiful co-host that y'all will see sitting here very shortly, Miss Shawnee D. You know, she's also part of our Status Network family here. When Shawnee's out, what is it? Second and third? When's she out? Well, Global Vision TV. See, Net has always get me straight. When is it? Second and fourth Sunday. Great. 7 to 9. Because that's Sensational Sunday, 7 to 9, yes. Okay, so I'm so excited. I got a live studio audience. Y'all want to make some noise? Let everybody know y'all here. Yes. And so today's topic, you know, what's that, phone's ringing? Oh my, okay, somebody's in trouble. They will get fined today. Yes, they will. All right, so what was I getting ready to say? Little slip of the memory here. So today, the topic is, you know, do you need PR? This question came up, you know, and I'm in the book arena world and also business world. And a lot of times people think that, you know, that all they have to do is just put their open sign up and then people just flood in, whether that's in business or, you know, you write a book and you feel like, oh, everybody's going to buy it, pick it up, read it, they'll know who I am. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. I want to let you know that the work begins when the when the sign is live, when you turn that hot light sign on, you know how Krispy Kreme's got that hot light sign. Y'all know about that? Yeah, so you know that they got it going on. When that hot line sign come on, then you know you got to get in the line and get some of them hot donuts. Well, it's the same thing when you're operating in the business space, whatever it is, whether you're an artist or a stylist, or you selling houses or cars, or you selling donuts or candy bars. It doesn't matter. Books, it doesn't matter. You have to let people know who you are, where you are, what you do, and all of the services that come along with that. So I talk to people all the time, and people kind of like shoot themselves in the foot when they open up a business or write a book without a plan of marketing. So today I got joining me, it's a very special lady. She has her own company, PR firm, and she also brought along with her a client. So we're going to hear both sides of the coin, how that feels like. They're also, with her particular client, she's in the book writing arena. So, you know, I love books. We love books here. We write books. We make money writing books and turn them into screenplays. So my co-author, which will soon be sitting next to me, you know, she's in that space of taking the book and creating multiple streams of income out of a book. So that's what we want to talk about today. Okay, y'all good with that? Okay. So in the meantime, let me tell y'all else. I had the most interesting evening yesterday, or I should say last night. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Okay. So this is the deal. We're in Atlanta. We're closed, okay? Atlanta is closed. Nobody else can move to Atlanta. I just wanted to let everybody know that we're filled up to the capacity. Here in Atlanta, I don't care what time you leave out of your house and you think you're going to get somewhere in 20 minutes. It's not going to happen. I don't care if it's at 3 o'clock at night, because they got construction going on at night. Then they got all the people moving around in the daytime. Can everybody agree with me? Can we form like a circle and say Atlanta's closed? We're blocking off, like how Trump's want to put that wall up. We need a Atlanta closed sign up, okay? So that's my other special announcement. That is the best public service announcement I'm going to make today. Okay? Okay. So you guys, y'all want to call in. I'm gonna introduce my guests when we come right back, and I want y'all to call in with questions. I have a number here. It's at the bottom there. You see it? 470-251-4647. Call in with questions. Also, if you're on Facebook, please like and share the information. Any other platforms that you're on, you might be on. What else are we on? We're on Instagram. We're on a lot of platforms. I think about 7 platforms. So just share the information. Let everybody know if they want to learn anything about marketing, PR work. This is the time to tune in right now. So let everybody know that they can tune in right now to the I Am Enough talk show. And we're going to be lovely, having a great time. You put a thumbs up for me? Okay. Y'all know I'll be all over the place. It doesn't matter though. Y'all know me and I know y'all. Okay, great. So so that's it. So tune in. We'll be right back. Give us about 3 minutes and we'll be right back, and then you're going to be blown away. So make sure you come back. Live and learn. Young and dumb, or older and hopeful. The stages are unique, yet similar. Life. We all travel our own path, journey into what we would like to believe is prosperity, facing challenges and in search for victory. But how do we rest? Rest into the knowing that life is purposeful from the moment of conception. Beliefs mostly passed down from generation to generation. Young and dumb, or older and hopeful. Somehow experiences don't always make it easy and less painful. As my mind closes the door to yet another relationship, I drift into my own love chronicles. You know, the kind that starts out hot and steamy, bodies melt like butter, conversations seemingly have an unsurmountable connection. Then somewhere between kisses and back rubs and orgasms, fallouts happen and everything gets questioned. Does he love me? Do I love him? Why did I do this? Why did he do that? Hang-ups and breakups. How do you spell relief? How do you say another one bites the dust? Love just doesn't seem to last for me. But throughout all the fallouts comes victory. The victory of understanding myself just a little bit more. I'm learning my levels of tolerance, flexibility, and endurance. My levels of saying enough is enough and too much is way too much. I can make it without you and you can make it without me. Now what? Picking myself up, dusting myself off, young and dumb, or older and hopeful. You see, it's really all the same. We are trying to outlive the generational curse, passed down and picked up unknowingly. So, to those still listening, let's journey into our own fantasy of, well, you decide. Remembering the curse has been broken, we no longer have to live in the shadows of what our parents did. Let's live, and live, believing that there is so much to give, and love throughout all that's said and done, whether young and dumb or older and hopeful. Stick around, 'cause surely the best is yet to come. Young and dumb or older and hopeful. Live and learn, because surely the best is yet to come. Playhouse. She comes home shocked. Hey, how did you get into my playhouse? I thought I took away your key and changed the locks. Now look at you, rummaging all through my thoughts. Are you serious? Redecorating my space? Removing my success picture and it's my time clock from the wall? Where did you put my journal? I know I left it over there. And what about the novel I'm working on? It was right beside the fridge. Next to that, I Am Enough poem. How did you get into my playhouse? The last I saw you, you were at the House of Doubt. Had them all convinced that watching TV made a whole lot of sense. Even had a schedule and a timer set. And a bet with your 3 cousins, procrastinator, fear, and disbeliever, that we all would conceive. I ran out of there quick. So how did you get into my playhouse? How did you make it past Isaiah 54:17? No weapon is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness, and of me, saith the Lord. And Lord, I do accept. Amen. And what happened? Was my guard down? Did I sleep too sound? Or did you float into my window when I was listening to my Kindle and hearing my inspirational sounds? I thought my vision board and my daily declarations and my positive self-talk had you blocked. Again, I asked, how did you make it into my playhouse? I counted on my like-minded friends, accountability coaches, and my righteous spiritual leaders to keep you out. And lastly, I depended on mentors and role models and, of course, my dream-making buddies to fill my plate. But somehow, you still managed to bounce into my playhouse. You took a seat as if you were invited. Oh no, I think not. I think it's time for you to go. And make sure you take all your friends poverty, sickness, bitterness, and confusion. And don't forget lazy conformity and the oldest self-doubter. And did I mention procrastinator, people pleaser, and non-believer? Get them up out of here right now. It's time for them to go. And this time, I'm using security. Matthew 19:26. Jesus looked at them and said, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So don't even think about returning to my playhouse. Turning to my playhouse. Hey, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, and we are back live inside of Status Network,
The lady.
on the I Am Enough talk show. Yay! Oh, don't we look beautiful? Y'all see how beautiful y'all looking?
We do. Big hair don't care.
Big
long
hair
don't
don't
care. Short hair don't care.
Short hair
All
don't
right.
matter. I'm telling you. Okay. So let me just introduce my first guest right here, Miss Holiday of Holiday Firm. You know what? You blow me away, and you're new to Atlanta. So you got in before we closed it.
Yes.
Thank God for that.
I got over the wall.
You got over the wall, and this is your client, Miss Jade, the author of, what's the title of your book?
Mask Off.
Mask Off. Right.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. So and you all, do everybody know Miss Shawnee D?
Well, if they don't,
Tell them.
it's your girl Shawnee D from Living Your Best Life with Shawnee D Talk Show on Status Network Global Vision every second and fourth Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m.
Yes.
Author and playwright.
Author and playwright. So
Wow.
that's what we here to talk about, right? You want to give her a hand clap?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
She'll take it. And let me just address some of these comments. Now, Kiki said, oh, damn, she wanted to relocate to Greater Atlanta. Okay, Kiki, we're going to make this exception. Come on in.
This
Okay,
one time. That's
one person. That's it. Just you. And I know
one only.
Yes, and she got a little baby boy, so we're gonna let him
We
come
can
too.
let him come.
Okay,
We take
so
the kids.
come on, she can come. Okay, so we don't worry about that. And Ivan's watching, Pat's watching. Hey, Pat. We got Michelle's in the house. Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine. So,
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Candy. That's all my name. I'm sorry. I had somebody say, hey,
well,
Shawnee.
that's fine. You know, we are friendly. This is a friendly environment. So we want everybody to know that, you know, they can come live in the studio. They can chat with us online. You know, and because people want to know. You know, when the people want to know, the people want to know. So now the big question is, you're in the PR arena.
Yes, I am.
Tell us who you are. Can y'all hear her? Is she speaking all right?
Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you just fine.
Great.
So you're originally from where?
I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I've been here in Atlanta since September 2014.
Yay.
So, just made 4 years.
4 years.
All
Okay.
right. Well, welcome to the A,
Thank
where they say
you.
the players play.
Yeah. Okay. That's what they say.
That's what Louis
That's
said.
what they say.
Oh, and Jermaine.
Okay.
All right.
Well, hey, if the players play. So, how long have you been into that arena of PR?
I've been into PR since 2015.
Okay.
In 2017 is when I really dived into it. I was helping so many individuals with building their businesses, coming up with different marketing, strategic planning to moving their business forward. And I was just like, wow, I like this. I've been a service since I've been a little girl. I've always been a resource. I've always been a service, helping the community, helping whoever, you know, I touch. There's a lot of people out here that I just connect to, just walking past each other or at the bank teller. It's just natural.
You just that natural outgoing spirit.
It is. It really is. And I'm so amazed at how I caught up with who I am as a woman.
What were you doing prior to that?
I was working in the healthcare industry.
Okay.
In Chicago. I came here and I began working at Tanner Hospital as well. Came right on in, got a job in the medical field, something that you can always bounce with.
Right.
You know,
right.
you don't have to be in that city to just carry on, you know.
Because once you're skilled, once you got your skill, you're good to go.
Right.
However, that's not where I wanted to be. That's where I was at the time, to provide for my children, my family. I had so much more inside of me, and I knew that. So I just tapped into what I love to do, which is being of service, helping other people grow in any way that they need that assistance. So.
Great. And you know, that's what it's all about here on the I Am Enough talk show. It's all about your dreams matter.
Yes.
And one thing I always be trying to express to people is once you find what you're very passionate about and go and do it, there's no limit to how far you'll go.
There's no stopping.
Right. And then too, you know, you I think we all can agree that things that you didn't even know you were capable of doing,
absolutely.
once you start really doing what your heart is telling you to do,
your passion,
everything
and
opens up.
That's exactly how
it
came off for me. It took one of my good friends. I used to have a hair boutique, and I had some hair inside of her clothing boutique. And she looked at me and she said, "I'm going to make you my daughter publicist." Her daughter was 21 at the time. She sang multiple genres, very talented, been writing since she was 5 years old.
Okay.
And when she told me that, I was like, no. And she's like, yes, this is what you do now. And it felt so natural, because that's what I do in real life. It's authentic. It comes off natural. And I just had to really pray about it and channel myself into the things that she was prophesying to me over my life. And the moment that I did, it clicked.
Right.
To me, this is what I do every day.
Right. And it just made sense.
And it made sense. And then I started praying, and God started ordering my steps and directing me into that direction of where I need to be. And it just took off from there.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, and I know I've read that you was the winner of the Bailey Agency Atlanta, Georgia's Curvy and Fabulous.
Yes.
So what was that all about, honey child?
Well,
what was that experience like?
Well, modeling is a hobby for me. It's my therapy. That's what I say for myself. It's my therapy to do things like a hobby, just a hobby. When I'm not working, I love to just take pictures. I love to walk. And so I seen it on the internet to submitting these pictures. And I was like, okay, let me do it. And I did it. And like 4 months went by, and one morning I woke up and seen Cynthia Bailey posted congratulations on Twitter. And I was like, oh my God, out of those million pictures, my picture was chosen for Curvy and Fabulous. So it was just something that I was just doing, giving a try, and then it just turned bigger.
Wow.
And I was very happy, very, very, very happy that I was chosen.
Now, do you say you do modeling for just some little therapy? Is there more modeling that you think you'll be doing, or no? You're just going to keep doing it for fun?
I think I probably will, because I love to do it. And I don't have to have a reason to do it. Yeah, somebody can just call me and say, hey, I need an extra girl in the show.
So you know who you can call, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
I will. If I'm available, I will do it. It's what... You know, a woman's beauty, I like to show that side of me, not only on the outside, but inside as well. When you're standing up there and, it's
important
you're
that
giving life.
Let that smile come through.
Giving them all that life.
Right, and you're such a beautiful person, outside, and you could tell that she's beautiful inside as well. So, it's just great, because a lot of people struggle with the curves and not accepting the curves, and they fighting themselves to where you're you know, you're that light of, you know what, I got
embrace
these
those
curves
curves.
and
She's
embrace
embracing
it.
it.
And I was that girl at one point where I felt like, oh, my little pouch, oh, my arms is hanging a little bit. And I was like, this is the way God made me.
Because that was my
And
question.
If I
That was-
can't
I was
be
about to ask
accepted
that.
for who I am, how I look, how my weight is, then you don't need to be in my life.
Yeah.
So that was another way that pushed me towards really getting in front of the camera and walking on the runways.
Yes,
Just
that's
being
amazing.
determined and proving to myself for me who I am.
That's
as a
right, because it
woman.
starts with
Yes.
you. Because I was going to ask that, what made you say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I accept me, and I want everyone else to see.
Yes.
Because what's inside, I like to show the people the inside. It doesn't matter with the face,
Yes.
the makeup, the big hair, you know, which I love.
Yeah.
But
We can
it's
easily
what's-
make ourselves
right.
up to,
It's what
you know.
you show from the inside. And a lot of times people can judge you based on how you look. But my thing is, what do you have here?
Yes.
How do you treat people from here, you know? That's important. You have a beautiful smile, so girl, work them curves then.
Work them, work them.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
So also now, do you still have your hair business?
I do. My middle daughter, she's 19. She'll be graduating from Paul Mitchell Hair School in January.
Okay.
So she's going to be taking over QT Hair Extension. It's a platform that I've already worked and built. So she just have to jump in. And then I put a little marketing touch on it for her.
For her, right.
But it was very important to me to keep it because, you know, when you're doing something, you want to open up doors for your
Other
children.
people.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Leave them a legacy.
You know, lead them a
Yes.
legacy, and they see what I do every day. So,
And also now you're also a certified coach.
yes,
or
I am
personal
personal development
coach.
I am.
And how has that journey been like for you?
Oh, I feel like I'm the counselor, the teacher, the wow. Right?
Yeah.
I came home from church today and I was walking through the door on the phone having a conversation with someone. Everyone loves to have those conversations, and it's important. I take all of those calls and have those conversations because you never know
Right.
where a person is at, you know,
Yeah.
mentally,
Right.
what they're going through.
Right.
So I enjoy speaking. I really, really do.
So
I
what's
really
your
do.
what's your niche as you coaching? Who is your target market? Who is your target?
My target market for me would be single mothers.
Okay.
Because I was a single mother. I still am a single mother.
How many children you have?
I have 3.
3 children.
I have,
Okay.
120. She'll be 23.
She doesn't even look.
I know, right? I was just about to say, wow.
120.
She'll be 23. She'll be
Okay.
graduating from college with a bachelor's May 2019.
Okay.
And then I have my middle daughter's 19, who will be graduating from hair school
Okay.
January 2019, and my son is 12. He's in 7th grade.
Okay. So you busy.
Listen,
You
honey, I was about to say, how do you
manage
juggle
all of that?
Like,
Being a
with-
woman.
Being a woman,
We all do it.
Superpower.
I know why I asked the question, and I know the answer.
It
Right.
definitely was a journey, but I will say my daughter will be 23 years old. 2018 has been the best year of my life that I can remember.
Wow.
Because I can finally live my life for me.
Yeah. So,
You know.
and how old are your other children? I mean, do you have younger? You have your older child. You say it's 23 and then 19.
And then my son
7.
is 12.
And 12.
So
Girl.
he's the baby. He's my son. He's
And what
the
is he going to
youngest.
get into? What does
he
he like to do?
Right now, he of course he likes to play video games.
Oh, what child at that
However,
age?
because of the
Yes.
things that he see me doing independently at home, he wants to start a T-shirt line with his cousin in Chicago.
That's
so they
what
spend a
happens.
lot of
Yeah.
time, you know, on YouTube looking up things through FaceTime. A lot of time together on FaceTime, and I was very proud as a mom to see that these are the things that 12-year-olds are thinking about.
Right.
How to become an entrepreneur at an
Absolutely.
early age, making their own money.
Yes.
And not working for someone else.
I love it, because my thing is, save me some. My
Yes.
daughter, I have a 15-year-old, and she's a go-getter.
She's beautiful too.
Oh my goodness, she's a go-getter.
She's so
Is
sweet.
she?
She is really sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
just so, she's such an old lady.
She is. She's a caregiver. She's like just this
Yes.
caregiver by heart. She wants to be a registered nurse, so
Okay.
I have her going into a program I just found out about where she'll be able to shadow the nurses.
Okay.
I'm
That's
excited
great.
about
I
that.
know you are. I'm
You know I
surprised you're
am.
still sitting down after.
I'm just like
You just smiling and stuff. She
I
caught
am.
you. I talked to her. She was like, "Guess what? Guess what?" She wasn't this
So,
calm.
No,
okay?
I wasn't. You know, I wasn't. And it's amazing though, because I remember her telling me, I don't want to do what I've seen you do every day, and that was go to work and work for somebody else.
Yes.
So she, since the age of 7, she's always said, I want to be a registered nurse, but I want to be a traveling nurse. So she wants to do nursing overseas. She wants to go to other countries and help other people. So I said, well, all right then. But every year, every school year, she go, oh, I got this many more years to go before I'm done with nursing school. So the fact that she stuck with that from 7, I'm like,
that's
you know, because you
definitely-
changed, because I
Oh,
changed
yeah.
majors like 17 times, you know.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
know what I wanted to do, but I'm glad that she took it and now she owns that. So, but I want to ask you something. I see, you know, I just been reading a little bit about you, and you've been dabbling here and there. Tell me about your experiences on Bravo, you know, and the different shows you've been affiliated with.
Okay, so I've worked with clients that have done shows on Bravo.
Okay.
reality. One of the clients that I've worked with was Lisa, and she was a part of our shoot.
They don't
for
know who
Atlanta.
Lisa is. I mean, you got to tell people who Lisa is. You just,
First, we'll start with Selena Johnson. 'cause
Okay.
she
Oh,
was
yeah, she's
first.
beautiful.
Yes. Selena Johnson, I was working as the public relations director for Atlanta Magazine.
That's what
AD, Atlanta Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Selena Johnson to do the cover shoot for the first publication. So I worked with her hands-on in the studio,
Wow.
preparing for that shoot. And it was a really good experience.
That's good.
Wow. Very down to earth. She's from Chicago,
Oh,
so
so that was like
it
a
was
vibe
like,
right
"Hey,
there.
sis,"
Right.
you know, it was a vibe, and it was a great experience. And Lisa Nicole Cloud, she's from Bravo, married to Madison.
there you go.
She was on the back cover.
Okay.
So I was working with both of them around the same time, just getting them prepared for their cover shoots in the studio, hair, makeup.
Yes.
Just on the set, kind of making sure everything, what publicists do.
Right.
Everything
right,
is
right.
together. Our clients are comfortable. They're happy. We got food, whatever they need.
Yes.
So it was a great experience working with both of them. I actually delivered our first publication to Sister Circle Live
Oh, good.
on
That's
air
real
to
good.
Selena Johnson, and she was not expecting it. So they were live, and they just threw the magazine up on, the table, and she was like, "Oh my God," screaming. She was very excited because she was wondering why she hadn't seen it yet. Was it
Wow.
really
That was
being
exciting.
written? So
Was it real?
yeah, they surprised her really, really good, and I was able to take it there to her.
Well, awesome. Let me ask you, so tell us, how did you step into the role of now published, being PR for authors, and how did that process go? Let's talk about your client and how that
Yes.
came about.
I met this lovely young lady, Jay Woodley. One of my friends in Chicago had told me she was having a job fair for her publishing company. She's a film director. She does a lot of things, and she needed a publicist to come in and help her, push some of these things forward into the public. And so I went down and I met her. And maybe for about, a couple months? We didn't call each other for about a couple months, right?
Yeah, it would be periodically.
Yeah,
meet
like,
up for
hey, how
lunch
you
or
doing?
something,
Or
yeah.
let's have lunch. I knew that she was working on a book. Actually, she had already released the book. She was working on her audio book.
Okay.
And so we built a campaign for about 3 months together for her audio book.
Yes.
And now it's here. It was released September the
15th.
15th.
So what was that experience like, Miss Jade?
Well, basically, it's been great. The whole roller coaster ride, the whole getting the campaign. This being an author, I'm not experienced as you all, so this is new for me. So I wanted, as a new publisher, I want to go through the whole process, especially if I'm going to be building a team and having clients. So that's where I'm at now, going through the whole total experience, A through Z.
So you okay? So you want to have clients? So you're going to have a publishing company, so that you'll have other authors under your company.
Yes, the name of
Okay.
my publishing company is Uplifting Publishing, as I am a self-published author.
Okay. So you're gonna help others publish. And where are you from? From Chicago?
I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Indiana.
Wow.
Real close.
You from the
Up top.
Real close.
Yes,
I think that's
where
where we did
Like all
click
the-
well because that's like right across the street from each other.
Right.
Yeah,
And we have the same drive.
that's important too.
Yes.
Having the same drive when you're working with people, because one can't be lacking and the other one, is just going out getting it.
Yes.
I think that's unfair to your partner, but it seems like you guys, your chemistry is awesome. You guys are looking amazing and doing amazing things. So, Jay, tell me a little bit about your background and what made you want to put Mask Off. Like, what was going on with that?
Okay.
The good part,
It's the good part.
I want to
Get
know.
to
The
good
people want to
part.
know.
The people wants to know.
Film has always been my first love. I love putting things together, events, different things like that. So I started out as event coordinator, then I moved on to film and production. I've been able to be on the sets with Tyler Perry and help out on some sets. So I just kind of fell in love with it. So that kind of gives you a background, all why I had a nurse career as an LPN.
Okay.
So this was just a hobby, and then it turned to a passion, and then I actually produced a couple of films, and this was before Netflix and everything came out. I put them in the gas stations, made some money, and realized that I could make money off of this. And so that's where it took off from there.
Well, you say you put them in the gas stations. Wait a
Yes.
minute, let's talk about that, because I know they sell mixtapes out the back of the trunk of the car. You say you went to the gas station.
And you know what? I'm an experimenter.
Okay.
So I didn't want, because it was independent movies, I didn't want to put them on the shelf and be against competition that was well known. So if I put them in the gas, the theory was it's a gas station, everywhere. So if they didn't buy my movie from the first 2 gas stations, if they kept seeing them, because I put them in 100 gas stations.
Right.
So you couldn't help but see it. So it's like, okay, now I see these movies, so let me and they actually sold. I made about $30,000 independently. It cost me about $5,000 to package them up and make them.
Well, all right.
Well, all right.
So that's when I was like, okay, this is what I love to do. Then I went on to helping on reality shows. Then I went on to seeing if I could do a talk show on my own, mastered that. And then I got into writing was a therapeutic process. So this wasn't a passion. I knew I could write because through school, I would write to get scholarships. So that's how I was able to pay for my books and stuff.
Okay.
So I knew I could always write, but I never liked to just sit down and just write. I had time because I had to go up against a very challenging situation in my life where I end up getting into it and having real big beef with a major celebrity. And to the point where she was able to pay policemen to lie and leave off information off my police report, to the point where she was able to slide money to judges. So it's a whole battle when you're by yourself and you have to stand up against different entities and elites like that. So my story was getting grounded. I was getting grounded. My justice wasn't coming, and I got angry. and I got to the point where it was changing me. It was changing me emotionally, and so I was changing as a person, and so I needed to release this somehow, and I wanted to get my story out here because it just wasn't right how it was done. Everything was done wrong, and so that's where Mask Off came. At first, it started out as revenge, and then it went on to being therapy. Then it went on to be uplifting. That's why I call my publishing company Uplifting Publishing.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I like the most, because I can't wait to read the book. When she said there's some secrets and some people being exposed, you know, like that's like, who is in here? Right. So I can't wait. So are we turning this into a movie,
TV series. You know the thing, because now that's the thing now. TV series, they're turning everything into episodes. So I want to try my hand in the new TV series. Yes, we start filming in February, and I'm so excited.
Oh wow! Now where are you going to be filming? Here in Atlanta?
Here in Atlanta, we're right here in Atlanta.
See, that's why everybody trying to get to Atlanta.
Yes,
the magic
because people are doing
Atlanta.
things here, so everybody's trying to knock the door down
the
and
Mecca.
get in here to do it.
You know, I met a lady yesterday, and she had just moved from up north. She's here now, and she said like her daughter was engineering her move, her to move here. And she said, because you come to Atlanta and it's almost like everybody is doing something, like you can feel it. It's like really, it's a lot of activity. It is. And that's the energy of Atlanta. It's kind of hard to come to Atlanta and not feel like a Jamaican or something. You know how to say, you don't have 10 jobs? What? You don't have 20 jobs?
Hey, Mon,
what do you do? Look, is that all?
I mean, my thing is you can't come to Atlanta and not level up. That's my thing.
Right now.
I know maybe about 10 people that have came here to move away and start a different life for themselves and their family, and they're going back home. And it's like when you move away from where you was born and raised, and this is for myself, it was times where I felt like I wanted to go back home. I came here on a Greyhound bus with my son. That's it, and I never looked back. But some people can't live without their family or those friends close by. And I thought that was me, but I knew what I came here for change.
Right, because some people don't.
They come with the wrong intentions.
Right, and they're running from something.
Right.
But then you get here and you realize what you was running from. It's the same. You may have been running from yourself and didn't realize it. So if you don't have drive to get up and do something and really have a passion to do something, the things you were running from, it's easy for those things to pull you right back. So I've known people that did that and stayed maybe a month or two and was out. It was just like
they couldn't.
Or they leave and then they come back and then they leave again and then they come back. I know some cyclers too.
I'm
back now. Like, why are you back now? Like,
why did you leave?
They went to California and then they came back and now but it's definite. It's a true spirit though, I believe, where once you, and there's so many different networks to get plugged into. I call them like formulating your own tribe and then kind of like being members of other tribes. So if you're in that artsy world, then you might want to get some artsy friends to hang out with. If you're in a corporate world, you got to know some people over there and you got to know some people over there, and then you got to make that all happen, and then you just have to create your own platform, and that's what you two ladies are doing. And I'm so proud because this is like can I say it? This is Black Girl Magic happening right here.
Did you have to ask to say that? Did you have to ask to say that?
I had to say that, because
you can just say that. Just say it. Don't even ask.
Right.
Okay. Well, I say
when we get together, we make magic.
Magic. That's
things
what I
happen.
said.
Magical things happen. We create.
Yes.
Always.
And manifest.
And
what we think and believe.
speaking of which, my songbird has joined us. Can we give her a hand?
Yes.
She has come a long way to get here. You know, we talk about the distance of being in Atlanta. Songbird has traveled across several counties. You know, it probably took her over an hour to get here, but she made it. We're going to take a break soon, but let me just tell you ladies about her, but you know about Songbird.
I know about Songbird.
Okay, so Songbird, Miss Felicia Gardner is in the house with us, right? Okay. And I just want to tell you, she's a very special woman in a lot of ways. She has an amazing voice, but she's also the truest form of just love that you can ever find. She dives in deep with helping her friends out. She's a beautiful mom. You know, I just can't say enough about her. So she's also, you know, this book right here, Wake Up Winning No Matter What. She's not one of the authors in the book, but she did write a theme song. We have our own theme song for this book. And so she wrote the theme song. She performed it. I don't know what she's going to sing for us today. Because she, you know, she just got here, so I got to figure out what she's willing to do, right? I'll find that out real soon. Okay. But has the most incredible voice, incredible spirit, and I just want to let everybody know. And she doesn't brag on herself a lot, so that's why she has me to brag on her.
You have to have
but that's okay. We do it for you. That's
right.
Your friends are supposed to do that
to do the bragging for you.
Absolutely.
So, anybody out there in, you know, up under our voices, and if you need anybody to do voiceovers, write you a jingle or anything, she is the person to call. Very underpriced. Okay, I just want to tell y'all that. So whatever she say, it should be more. Whatever price she charge you, it should be more industry standards. But she doesn't care. She just, you know,
loves what she do.
She just loves what she do. But and this is something too, I just want to throw this in before we take our quick break. We're talking about PR, and we're also talking about marketing and branding. And as all of us out here that are in business or even consultants, and this is what people have to understand, even if you're a consultant for an insurance company, you are your own business. Yes. So you have to be trying to be so unique that separates you from the 50,000 other insurance agency. So I recommend that you use these kind of tools, like get you a theme song written, get you a commercial design, get you, you know, get you a show design, you know, write you a book, start you a series or whatever. And these are the ways that we can really tap into all of our gifts. Plus it compounds. You use the word level up. You know, once you start your business, you might have this one thing, and then you start adding things onto it and adding things onto it. So your brand is why you become why you need a publicist, or why you, because it's like you can only manage so much of it. You know, really. And you need help, right?
The time. I mean, it's not enough of it in a day. We have to use what we have, but we need people like Manisha to come along, and that helps, you know, because they also serves as somewhat as a manager as well, right? Because in that capacity of, you know, she has a book, she's doing a series. I mean. And she has, I'm sure, a family. So there's times you need that support. So then you have the Songbird, who you may be looking for someone to have a song on one of your series, one of your episodes. And then, so you need people to come together, network. I mean, for me, that's why I go to certain events. And what's for you? You go to events that's for you, that's going to work for you. Absolutely. Because you need to meet other people that's going to help in your projects. And even though she may not want to charge you a whole lot, but the fact that she's giving her time, I like to compensate for that, because people don't have to do it.
Right.
But you definitely need a nice team.
I said that, so for whatever she do, just give her more money. Okay? That's why I said
give her more money.
Okay.
She deserves it.
Okay. So so anyway, we're going to take a quick break. Guys, please tell everybody to join us here on the I Am Enough Talk Show. If you have any comments or you call in, you can call in. What's our call-in number?
It
Give it up.
It is 470-251-4647. I'm going to say it one more time. 470-251-4647. Right here on Manifest TV.
Yes, the I Am Enough Talk Show. We'll be right back.
The lady. So the shape of her behind and the sway from side to side mesmerizes you. Don't be. Now you think you're impressed by the size of her breasts and the feeling of the caress. Don't be. You admire the muscles in her thighs and the twinkles in her eye. Don't be. And you really quiver when you look at her lips. Now stop that. Do you know why you're so turned on by what you see? The outer look is what has you hooked, but surely you must know that she will up and go. She will leave you just as quick as you taste that. She will break your heart and never look back. Unless you discern the lady trapped inside. The lady, she will amaze and inspire you to reach heights that no climax can provide you. The lady, she will take your mind to places you never knew existed, opening secret doors to release your full aura. The lady, she will dance with you and plan with you in hopes that you discover all the man in you. The lady, she will build you up and fill your cup with treasures that's sure to bring out the best in you. The lady, she will push you and pull you, encourage you to be all that God has planned for you. Look for the lady. Now don't settle for her style, for it's only a camouflage. Dig deep. That's where you'll find the unleashing of her mind. Dig deep, dig deep, dig deep. Don't take a peek and run. Wait for it. Wait for it. Look for the lady. With dancing canvases and playing connect the dots. She'll glance up for guidance before picking a spot. Now realizing that it's her time to hold the paintbrush in her hand. Sadly, she'll spin down into slippery slopes of paralyzing pictures. Their colors are shades of gray, with hopes of color strokes finding vivid tones, praying that the pain fades away. Look for the lady. Look for the lady. She'll stand designing another picture featuring the great I am. Look for the lady. She'll smile as the colors cooperate. The bleeding convinces that her love is not too late to paint the perfect picture. Just look for the lady. Just look for the lady. Gloveless. See, this is what I do. I pause these words to serenade you. Do I have your attention? It may take some time, so don't try to find it in this rhyme. My place is not for a petite bath. I'm here to soak soak down deep in your mind. And like a sponge, my desires will soak up all your thoughts. Play with Cupid's arrow until you get caught behind the sharp spear that whispers in your ear. From old school to new school ballads and iTunes, keep up with the snapping new jack. Yeah, you deserve a big pat on the back. Or should I sit in your lap, dancing? I'll be your private dancer. No money's needed, I'll do it for fun. Sex in the city or in the ride. Pull up in the driveway, happy days. Baby, they're here to stay. Tickets to the show, mystery, sci-fi, or drama. Bring on the comedy. Did I just wet my pants or was that a dream? Expand on them in detention. 15 rounds in the ring. Heavyweight champion. My heart is capable of more. And when you think of me, I want you to believe that our paths were destined to cross. You'll fall to the floor, knocked out. Because the joy in my heart was once lost. The writings on the wall. Was all that surgery necessary to get into MySpace, Facebook, or on my channel? I'm trying to create something new, different, and great. But just like playing chess, be careful of the next move you make. Return to planets of the apes, perhaps a kiss, maybe a hug. But one thing's for sure, I'll be there to show you love. Yeah, I'll be there to show you love. Live and learn. Young and dumb or older and hopeful. The stages are unique yet similar. Life. We all travel our own path, journey into what we would like to believe is prosperity, facing challenges and in search for victory. But how do we rest? Rest into the knowing that life is purposeful from the moment of conception. Beliefs mostly passed down from generation to generation. Young and dumb, or older and hopeful. Somehow experiences don't always make it easy and less painful. As my mind closes the door to yet another relationship, I drift into my own love chronicles. You know, the kind that starts out hot and steamy, bodies melt like butter, conversations seemingly have an unsurmountable connection. Then somewhere between kisses and back rubs and orgasms, fallouts happen and everything gets questioned. Does he love me? Do I love him? Why did I do this? Why did he do that? Hang-ups and breakups. How do you spell relief? How do you say another one bites the dust? Love just doesn't seem to last for me. But throughout all the fallouts comes victory. The victory of understanding myself just a little bit more. I'm learning my levels of tolerance, flexibility, and endurance. My levels of saying enough is enough and too much is way too much. I can make it without you, and you can make it without me. Now what? Picking myself up, dusting myself off. young and dumb or older and hopeful. You see, it's really all the same. We are trying to outlive the generational curse passed down and picked up unknowingly. So, to those still listening, let's journey into our own fantasy of, well, you decide. Remembering the curse has been broken, we no longer have to live in the shadows of what our parents did. Let's live, and live, believing that there is so much to give, and love throughout all that's said and done, whether young and dumb or older and hopeful. Stick around, 'cause surely the best is yet to come. Young and dumb or older and hopeful. Live and learn, because surely the best is yet to come.
Hey, it's me.
Happy birthday, dear Terry.
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
To you. Wishing you many, many, many more.
Well, y'all can't. You trying to feel all of that? Look, back in the backup singers. We couldn't do nothing. We was just like stuck, right? We was like, oh my God, okay, this is not a sing-along.
So Bird did that. Yes, she did.
So now y'all know why I call her Songbird.
Yes.
And now you know why you need to get her in to do whatever you need done, because she can get it done, right?
She just did that song.
She did it, right?
Terry?
She did it.
She did that just for you.
Just for you. So Miss Felicia, would you like to sing us with our Wake Up Winning song? Would you like to sing that right quick? A little tad bit. little bit.
Okay. It's called Winning. It's the theme song to a wonderful book called Wake Up Winning No Matter What. No matter how crazy things may seem, please know it's a temporary thing. Claim it, claim your victory. You're a winner, I'm a winner, yeah. I know problems are hard to find.
Y'all can do
Some
a
days
little
you
two-step.
need just a peace of mind, especially when you feel the world is on your shoulder.
Hey.
Take a deep breath and let it go. No matter how crazy things may seem, please know it's a temporary thing. Claim it, claim your victory. You're a winner, I'm a winner, yeah. Well, that's just a little tape.
Oh,
I love it.
At the moment that you stopped, I was getting ready to start them on a routine. You know, like a side to side.
We was about to get a
We was about
two-step
to
going.
do
To the
it. Yeah, we was about to get it.
All right.
Okay, look. Okay. Come on, back up. Be ready.
All right. We're going to go to the left first.
Stay in the right frame of mind. Don't waste your time stressing. Stay focused to find a way to make it through. Everyone had a past, but we all have a future too. Take control of your life. Change your mindset, change your life. No matter how crazy things may seem, please know it's a temporary thing.
Temporary.
Claim your victory.
Claim it,
You're a
girl.
winner, I'm a winner.
Yeah, we are winners.
Every morning. Come on now. You gotta wake up.
Winning.
Wake up winning, y'all.
Winning.
No matter what. Listen again now. Tap into your faith.
Yes. Tap into your
Each and every morning. You gotta wake up winning. No matter what, no matter how crazy things may seem, please know it's a temporary thing. Claim it.
Yes.
Your
Claim
victory.
it.
You're a winner.
I'm a winner.
Yeah. No matter how
Love
crazy
it.
things may seem, please know it's a
Temporary thing.
Claim it. Claim it.
All
Your
right.
victory.
You're a winner. I'm a winner. Yeah. We're winning over 11 Sundays a week.
Come on now.
We're winning over here.
We're
Winning over here. Winning,
24 hours, 7 days a week. Come on. Just
winning.
Claim it.
Yes. Okay, y'all got that? Y'all got that?
Love it.
Well, we had a couple more questions for Jay.
Yes.
Yes. She's so
Do you
beautiful.
still have a caller on hold?
Oh, do we? I don't know. Hello.
You gotta turn it back up.
Hello. I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't think so. I think they gonna. Oh. No. Okay. Call back. Call back. We're sorry. I got caught up in the music. I had to turn you down. I'm sorry.
winning, girl.
Call back. We was winning, and we just didn't
Winning.
know how to stop winning.
Yeah.
So now we're not stopped winning, but see, they can call back. Okay. Okay. So what I'm. Hi, this is Wanda D, the motivational queen, and you've called the I Am Enough talk show. Who's calling?
Hey, Miss Wanda, it's Vicky.
Hey, baby. Are you winning over there?
Huh?
Are you winning over there?
Yes.
You better be.
Thank you for calling us, Precious.
Hi,
I
darling.
love you, Mama.
I love you, daughter.
I told them all about you. I told them how sweet you were. You're proving my point. You're proving my point. Thank you, lovely.
You welcome.
Bye-bye.
So sweet.
You talking about you got a caller. Did you know it was your baby?
No, I promise you I didn't.
Keep calling, girl.
But I thought it, honestly, I thought it was Terry. Like, hey, thank y'all for, but Terry might not be tuning in right now.
Terry, not. Okay, well, Terry will tune in later. So, you had a question for Jade?
I do. The question is, Miss Jade, when you wrote, directed, and produced your 2 independent films, I just want to know what headspace you were in and what pushed, how did you push it out? And also, what did it take for you to get it out?
Good question.
Well, I'm a finisher. Anything I start, I like to finish it.
All right.
So once film directing or film producing became a passion for me, I learned how to work all aspects of it except the camera. I learned how to make do the boom box. I even sat down with the editor. So I just wanted to be hands-on with the process. It was fun. I casted the cast. So it was just fun. It wasn't really work. And that's how I knew that's something I could do, without getting paid. I did it without getting paid. So then once the payoff came, it came in a big unexpected way.
In a big way.
So
Blessings.
I never did it. The drive was never the money. It was the passion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because when you don't do it for the money, it happens.
When you do it for the money, it's gonna backfire.
Sometimes,
Right.
Yeah, because it's got to be more tied to it. So Songbird, what's next with you? What you got going on over there? You got a mic? Okay, great. All right, so tell us. You got to catch up. Let us catch up with everything. What's going on?
What's going on with me? Well, I'm finally gonna get this CD done. It's long overdue.
Great.
For 2019, early 2019. So.
Y'all heard that?
Okay.
So are you going to sell that? What, on iTunes, or how you gonna sell it?
I'm actually having my own record company, so I'm excited because I figure I must support independent artists, guys.
Okay.
Amazing.
I'm my first signed artist, and I do have a Jamaican artist too that I will be signing under me.
Okay, so see there, what's popping off on the I Am Enough talk show.
The publicist is needed.
That's why the publicist is needed. Yes, and what I'm hearing is everybody with all these amazing gifts, they're always thinking about helping someone else. Everybody up here has that strong platform of, you know what, this is what I do, but I also want to help other people do what they do. So ladies, I just want to let y'all know, we do the Wake Up Winning call every morning, well, most mornings, Monday through Friday.
And then I have to catch up because it be so early.
Monday through Friday, around 6-ish, 6:11 is supposed to be our liftoff time. So I just want to know if y'all are available to join us some mornings on the Wake Up Winning, because we want to let everybody know how they can wake up winning. We want everybody to know that you can take that passion and turn that into a very powerful, profiting business. And the power of PR. And I'm gonna ask you a few more questions about PR. And what do you find the most difficult part about being in that space of public relations? Yeah, you got to tell them the truth.
Your clients. That's the difficult part.
And what makes a difficult client? Let's talk about that.
What makes it difficult is your clients have to be open to your ideas as well. Because if they're coming to you to take their campaign into the public, obviously they need help.
Got to be some trust there too.
It has to be some trust. You gotta trust them, and you have to make sure that you are, for me, now this is me, my PR style, compatible for each other.
Okay.
Because a lot of times I've had people, I got 5,000 right now, and it's like, okay, that's great. I could have took the 5,000, but I have to make sure that we compatible for each other. We can have a working relationship, and just that. I mean, a lot of people jump out here, I want to write a book, or I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't understand the backside of it.
The marketing and all that stuff goes into it.
And they come straight to a PR. But for me, I have my first consultation learning who you are and where you're at in your career. Because if you haven't tapped into your social media and marketing, you don't need PR yet. PR, public relations, is for when you're ready to campaign whatever it is, your brand, business, to the public. So that's through media, magazine, national, local, radio, or news. You have to be ready. Right. So if you don't have that content, you don't have photo shoots, you don't have that strategic plan laid out, ready to go, what is it that me, the PR, can take and introduce to the public?
To the public, right. And
it's steps to it.
Yeah.
And you have to trust the process. And it can be overwhelming. It can be a little bit long, right?
Intimidating.
But and intimidating because you see other people. But you can't look at other people where they're going or how fast their campaign may be moving for them.
Right.
You have to focus on yours.
Right. So I hope everybody listening is hearing that, because you're dropping a lot of nuggets, and I just hope that they're, you know, kind of like picking them up. One thing you mentioned is being professional in terms of your look and your demeanor.
Yes.
So and you didn't use those exact words, but that's what I extracted, because recently, you know, when we were doing our collaboration, and it was like the stress of getting a photo shoot done.
Yes.
And people don't really realize, I had another one done yesterday, but people don't even realize that when you present yourself out here, that's exactly how they see you. So if you're standing up there in the bathroom taking a selfie, then it doesn't look good. Okay, let's just face it. And for your photos are an investment.
Yes.
You know, and everything that you do in your business is an investment. When you, whether you learn in a new class, and I know with yourself, you're constantly, you got to stay ahead of the news.
Yes.
So you got to keep your posts on what's happening, you know, trending, what's trending
Every
new.
morning.
Right.
Every morning.
You gotta pay attention to that. So this is what I stress to people all the time. Whatever if you're supposed to be baking cookies, then shouldn't you be on top of finding out the latest, greatest ingredients to go in the cookie?
Yes.
So we have to keep right, and what people like. So we have to keep pouring into our passion by committing to the process. And when a person like yourself comes along and say, I'm gonna help guide you, you got to be willing to be hands off of what you thought you knew and trust somebody else to take you there. And this is what will be the deciding factor of the commitment in a relationship, right? So if somebody is not willing to trust you in doing what you say you can do, then I cancel contracts. I don't know about you.
I do too.
Okay.
Had to send a couple of those emails myself.
Ladies, what I tell all my clients, and Jay can attest to this, everything you do or say is public relations.
Yes.
So if you know me and you're coming in contact with me, that's the first thing I'm going to tell you. Everything you do or say is public relations. Public relations is not just pitching your brand or campaign to the public and moving it. It's the way you carry yourself, the way that you're out there on those red carpets, the way that you're speaking when you're out there, campaigning whatever your product or business is. You could say the wrong thing, and it'll take me, the PR, that has to come and clean it up. So it's very important that you look at your reputation out in public as well, because you're not just representing yourself at that point. And I had to pull away this year, from a client because of the way that they were presenting themselves in the public. The holiday firm, that's not what we do. So you do have your own brand, but at the same time, you have to be mindful of the people that's out here representing you, because when they see me, everybody knows I don't carry myself like that. So it's not a good look.
Right.
They're like, oh, she's over there at the holiday firm. I can't believe Manisha, the coach, the counselor don't have anything to say.
It's a reflection. It is definitely
you can't
a reflection.
control your clients in any way. You can't.
You can't.
But they're paying you, and when they start acting up and get into that public and all of that, you have to be ready for whatever it is that's going to come. You have to be ready. And that's what I had to really, really teach myself. No matter, everybody is different in their own way. Everybody has different brands. So I have to look at things according to that client or that brand.
It's important.
Well, guys, I just want to do a quick little reminder here. Inside of the studio, we have on the, what is this, the 11th?
The 11th, yes.
Is that your Sunday?
It's my Sunday,
okay.
So yeah.
So we have a big event going on here. It's called our Media Mixer, and I'm telling you that because I know you need to be here.
Yes, I'll be here.
On that day. It's next Sunday, and it's free. It's free. You can't make it? Well, don't worry. You can make the next one.
I'll make the next one.
And you can send people
here in Miami. me.
Okay,
this
that's
weekend
right, because
coming.
you'll be going away. So we're going to have free food, free parking.
I'm going to miss all that.
Yeah, and we're having a magazine launch.
Yeah, it's always a lot going on here in
Yeah,
Status Network.
so this is a free event with, I know D Hill is presenting this here inside of our studio. There's a flyer right there so you all can see where it is. And it's from 3 to 6. And like I said, it's free.
I'll definitely send some people over.
Please send somebody over, and you could tell them to look for me. Then I can take them, take good care of them. We're going to be launching a magazine, official launch for the new magazine, Radio Soul magazine. So I'm excited about that. So anybody, please put that in your calendar to come join us on next Sunday. And also next Saturday, I will be at the Women of Purpose event here at the Wyndham in Atlanta, over there at the conference center off
Cobb Parkway.
Going to that too?
I think I am. I was going to be a full weekend
in town. Now that's right by me, Cobb Parkway.
Again, don't worry, you can go the next time.
Make sure you ladies keep in contact with all the amazing things that you all have going on.
Yes.
I love to support women empowerment.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You already on the list. You already on the list. You and Jay are on the list already. This panel right here, you guys, y'all gonna see this. This whole panel of team will be making some major moves. So. What's going on? We all in Georgia. You know, the big thing is Stacey Abrams.
Yes.
Vote. Okay, so this is our public service announcement. And
I'm with that.
What do you feel about the state of Georgia in this whole voting? Because the campaign is being to me, this is the only time that you really the politicians wake up. During election time. But I want to pose my concern is that we need to make politicians be held accountable
all the time
after. So all of this, and then my fear is this. This is my fear. I was talking to myself the other day. I said self said yes. I said if it's a runoff, are these same folks gonna get out to the polls again? Because we good for one time. Oprah can't still. And I want to know this. Call in if Oprah knocked on your door. I heard Oprah was out campaigning.
Yes, she was.
And I saw
got some clips of her.
You got some clips, but did she knock on your door?
She didn't knock on my. I think if she would have knocked on my door, I probably would have just fell out.
Okay, so who and Candy Girl Martin helped me with this one. So who listening? Call up all the family.
Listen.
Okay. Who door did Oprah knock on your door? I want somebody to call in right now.
Call in.
Tell us if Oprah knocked on your door.
Let me give you their phone number so they can call.
Give them the phone number.
470-251-4647. We want to know. We want to hear about it.
If Oprah knocked on your door, because I was watching this video, right? And I knew she was in Decatur because I could tell the houses, right? Because I'm looking at the houses. I'm like, she either, you know what my guess was? I said she's either in I said either North Highland area because the houses. Did you see the clips, right? So I said she's either in North Highland area or Decatur or old Decatur or the other part of Decatur. Not the J part, but the other part of Decatur.
What part is that? Look, Tisha. Janae said, "Wish I was there. Just hit Swanee." So did Oprah just hit Swanee? Did you just see Oprah in Swanee?
Did she hit?
Did she?
Or she might just be.
LA.
I don't know. Okay, so Obama was here, but I knew Obama was not gonna be knocking on nobody's door. I knew that. I said y'all can forget that.
Actually,
but he did though.
Obama was here, and he was eating that good old fried chicken and collard greens. He
From
said.
Where?
He didn't say where.
We got a caller. Somebody's been an Oprah signing. They saw Oprah. Wait a minute. I don't want to mess this up. Hey, this is Wanda D, the motivational queen. This is the I Am Enough talk show. Talk to us. Who's calling? Hey, Tiasha. Tiasha, you just seen Oprah? Is that what you calling us for? What about Obama? know if you not Tiasha. We said call in if you seen Oprah.
And I thought she was saying she saw Oprah and Swanee. So
did you see Oprah and Swanee?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you just hit Swanee.
She just ran through Swanee right now.
Well, guys, you know what? Tiasha is one of our co-authors in the book Wake Up Winning. Okay. And Tiasha, when you coming into the studio?
I need to be in there now, but by the time I get there, y'all be finished.
We'll be finished.
Whenever you wanna allow me to be on there, I will be there.
Well, you need to get here next Sunday because we're gonna have this party from 3 to 6.
It's gonna be live.
And Shawnee's show is start at 7.
So you might as well just stay around.
So you might as well just come on in here next Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be there.
If you can make it next Sunday, come and bring all the bells and whistles and everything else you can find. Thank you so much, sweetie, for calling in.
No problem.
See
Love you guys.
Love you too. Talk to you
later.
Okay, bye-bye.
In Swanee.
Okay, so y'all ain't seen Oprah. Okay.
I haven't seen Oprah.
That's fine. So
I just seen on social media.
So
she was really excited. She said
was
this was the first time
that she's
ever stepped out and knocked on doors and was so happy to be the one out there campaigning for Stacey.
It was amazing. I saw some clips.
It was definitely
I didn't because I have another duty at the time, so I couldn't commit to it. But I definitely was an early voter.
Okay.
Yes.
And I suggest that everyone get out and vote.
Get out there.
Early voting is over with now, but go get in the line.
Go get in line.
Get there early and be ready.
But I'll be there at 5 a.m. waiting.
Okay.
At 5.
Oh, I do it every time it's time to vote. I'm there at 5.
So anybody seen a movie, Nobody's Fool?
Not yet, but I plan to.
Nobody here.
I have not seen it.
Have you seen it? Oh my goodness! I was going to ask you some questions.
Did you see it?
I didn't.
Listen,
but I want to see because you know what? I like Tiffany.
Yes,
I do.
I like Tika. I like Tika.
Oh yeah, she's good too.
I do. I think it's gonna be amazing. I heard great reviews.
Okay.
Because I like to get people's opinion and everything
before you go.
Before I go, I don't want them to tell me what happened, but just was it good? Was it worth going to pay to see? So Wanda, I say since I haven't saw it, then we probably should go see it together. Get our laugh.
You know what?
What
about Tuesdays
is the because my friend always tells me
you know about it.
Girl, come on, let's do it.
Tuesday, Stone Mountain. What do they call that?
Or do you mean Stonecrest?
Stonecrest.
That's my local theater.
Okay. Okay. We going to see Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's Fool.
Get our laugh on.
Yes. Okay. Well, y'all heard that. Y'all know where I'll be on. We ain't gonna tell them what time.
We can't tell them what time. You don't never tell them what time.
Okay, but
after you leave.
We going Tuesday to see the movie Nobody's Fool, and so y'all know that this and I don't know why the what is it, the Mercy's Law?
Mercy's Law, yes,
Mercy's
absolutely.
Law. Tell them about Mercy's Law.
I want to it is for victims' rights. Amendment 4. Vote yes.
Yes.
Vote
Don't forget that. This is like
That's
some
very
super powerful stuff. And you know what I found out? This is another thing. We're gonna have to get on top of this. I'm telling everybody now. That when you go to your name is listed, and Candy Girl brought this to my attention. Your name is listed as a voter in your county. It shouldn't be public like that because it puts us as a woman in danger, or a man. And you could be, you handsome enough to be being stalked. You do know that, right? Okay, I'm talking to the guy in the studio. You got the beard and all that stuff. You will be stalked for real. Okay, so that's another subject. So anyway, the information that they take, and this is the thing about it. I didn't know that this hurt my heart. So if they went and they put your name in there, and that's all they need, and it'll push the county and it'll fine you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it'll have your address. Really? on there. So we need to get that changed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
quick.
Please vote yes.
Quick. It should say, it should be private. Like if you're registered, you're registered. Another thing that I don't like about voting is, why do them ladies at that table be asking you what party you from? That's another thing that they shouldn't even be able to ask you that. And they be gathering the information, and then they say, oh, well, we had so many so-called Democrats show up, and we had so many so-called.
I think that's
but that shit needs to change too.
It does, because it's private. I
It's
mean,
private.
who I'm voting
It's
for,
private.
that's my business. I'm not gonna try to. Well, I'm probably about to
Tell you
lie.
what party.
I'm not gonna try to sway people who to vote for, but that's a lie in this situation, because I'm voting for Stacey. I did vote for Stacey Abrams, and that's just. I mean,
did you vote for?
Why did you vote for
McBeth?
Lucy McBeth? I voted for also. Yes, on Amendment 4.
Yeah.
So there's, certain times I probably would not have told that information because Thornton, absolutely. And I saw that on someone's show, and I said, doggone it, I missed it. But absolutely, so yeah, that's private, but I agree with you. There's some information that should not be disclosed. It's dangerous.
Needs to be changed. And this is the thing I'm saying to everybody listening is, once we get through with this, let's revisit. Let's come back. Let's not wait until 2 years from now, until the next election. Let's get some of these internal things, because it's kind of hard to worry about the state of the country where the state of your neighborhood is falling apart. You can't go. Why are you trying to worry about what's going on around the world when they ain't even treating you right at the corner store?
Right. Right. That needs to be addressed.
So we need to address issues like that. Like, why is all of our information on a site so public? And then too, because we were at the place with the women, and they were, they had
telling which party and all that.
Well, no, the women that we were serving last Saturday.
Oh, at the at the shelter.
Okay, so here it is. You got women that are in hiding from dangerous situations.
Yes.
But if they were to be voters, then they have to give an address up,
and that information
and now it's public.
Right.
So the place that was the safe house has now become the fear house.
Exactly, because now all your information is disclosed.
Yeah, because all you got to do is look up, hey, she lives in Cherokee County or whatever. And if they can't find, they can literally go every county and look until they find you. They can say, oh, well, she was in Fulton. Okay, well, let's check in Cobb. Let's see. And then bingo, there she goes. She's in Cobb now.
I didn't know that.
That's dangerous
information too.
And what you said about the part about the women discussing which party you're with, you got psychos and crazies out here, that's on the other side, and they could be there at those booths, at those polls. I mean, and waiting, just they taking people out for whatever. I know y'all heard about some of those cases where the guy was like, I'm just saying, white people don't kill white people. That situation with that guy, but that was his excuse when he killed these two older black people. But you got people out there that's crazy like that. And what if somebody was really hanging around, just trying to take out?
We all know how important this election is, especially for the governor.
I mean, it's
very important, and it needs to be watched very closely, because it's going to be a historical moment.
It is.
Because this will be our first.
It's going to be wild at the polls on Tuesday. They're going to be trying to stop us in any way they can. But I know for a fact our people are showing up for this one. And they're going to show out.
The lines were super long.
I watched the rallies and
the South DeKalb Mall. I saw a clip where the lines were wrapped 2 or 3 times. Where I live and went to do my early voting, I was in and out. I was glad about that. And I had the kids with me, because I always take my daughter with me whenever we vote. And we did that little video.
They made the cutest video. Her daughter was pretending to be like her, and she was outside the polls, and she had on, did she have on a wig?
She had it on.
And but the funny part was, she said, I'm Shoni D from Living Your Best Life. And then she said, oh, here comes somebody now. Excuse me, miss. And it was you. And she said, well, who are you? She said, I'm Shoni D. I'm living your best life.
That was so
You
much
were
fun.
supposed to say you were somebody else.
But you know what? The thing was, she's telling the people. Shiny D was telling the people to vote, and then the other Shiny D was telling the people to get out and vote. Get your vote on and live your best life.
And live your best life. It was too funny. It was so good. So we gotta, like I said, we just gotta make sure that after the smoke clears, that we can come back and solve some of these other issues, because
it's a lot of issues.
It's a lot, right? And it just doesn't get solved by putting one person in a position. You got to make everybody else be held accountable. And you know what I was thinking, because I'm always thinking. So I was thinking the powerful election that everybody needs to pay attention to is who's on your school board.
Say
that.
You know, like, y'all skipped over school board.
Exactly.
And
that's very important here in Georgia.
Yeah.
Especially with the Common Core Act that is putting our children behind.
Talk about it.
Need to be talked about.
Talk about it. Yes.
Well, if you don't know what the Common Core Act is, it's a program that Georgia, the state of Georgia, took in for billions of dollars. So basically, for me as a parent, you, instead of thinking about my child's education, you thought about money. And so the Common Core is set up, for instance, when it comes to math and division. You know, we learn the long way. Well, the way that they're teaching the children today is different from what their parents learned. So how can my son come home with this work that, you know, I don't know how to do this? Where did they get this from?
Wow.
Because they want you to do it a certain way.
They want you to do it a certain way. And it's really, I've watched so many children in schools. I do advocate for special needs community, and I've seen it time and time again how our children are being held back. If they don't pass the Georgia milestone, then they're held back. And some people, they actually pass all of their grades. High school. This is a true story. I have a friend that did not get her diploma, but she passed all of her courses in high school, but because she did not pass the Georgia milestone, she could not get her diploma.
It wasn't endorsed.
She could not graduate. It was not endorsed, and it was all because of the Common Core Act, and they need to get rid of it. If you hear me, get rid of it.
Okay, now see, you're making me remember. I am familiar because last school year, a couple of school years ago, my daughter was going from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, and she did pass all of her classes. She did fail a couple of the pieces of the Georgia milestone, and she had to take those classes in summer school. But right at the end of the school year, her counselors was like, no, like they fought for her. And that's one thing. So it can be made, you know, a different way. We can have a change, but the right people have to be in place to make it happen. But her counselors, I so adore them because they knew my child. They know how involved I am in her education, and they fought for her. Was like, she's not gonna waste, because you know we travel during the summer. She goes up north, visit her grandparents, her dad. So it was like, why would I hold her life up to take a couple classes, take a couple tests that she's been doing great all year long?
Right.
She's a B average student, so why would I do that?
Because of that test.
Yeah.
Because of that test.
Well, y'all hear that? So this is just proof, like I said, certain things we need to really get involved with, and you can't like halfway get involved with your life and with your kids' life. So I encourage everybody to pay attention to who's on your school board, who's on your county commissioners, you know, different things of that nature. You need to know, because these are the people that set policies. You know, these are the people that we go to them and they vote on certain things. And if you don't show up to your town hall meetings and to your school board meetings, then And how you going to complain? And this is far beyond you caring about who's president or who's governor or who's mayor. You need to be worried about who is over your children on a day-to-day basis. What council people are making sure that your neighborhood is safe.
Right.
You know, like we go through some neighborhoods and it's dark and it's scary looking. Like, who is responsible for this? And we are responsible because our tax dollars pay for these services. Right. They drive off into their littered communities and they don't have potholes on their street. So why do you have potholes on your street? You need to open up your mouth and major in the in major things. You know, we so committed to majoring in minor things, you know, like who's on TV, like who cares, or who's doing a reality show, like who cares if your kids aren't being protected. You know, if they're not having the teachers to be responsible and people being held accountable when they get in these offices, then it's just a waste of time. All of this is.
And you mentioned teachers. A lot of these teachers that's in the classrooms today, they don't have patience, and they really
need to get
know.
their asses out of there.
And they get younger and younger.
It's playing with our children.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're getting younger and younger because you have they're fresh out of college and tired. They're coming in and trying to teach our children, and they don't have the patience. A lot of these kids now, you know, they may have issues that they're going through at home, and the staff don't have the patience. You ever seen Waiting for Superman? It's a documentary, and it talked about how sometimes they'll come in and you know where they at? Those teachers, they're in the lounge. They're in the lounge.
Lounging.
They have, like I said, no patience, and it's like, or they're passing the kids along. Like with that whole Georgia Milestone, you only have certain, you know, years you have to take it. Like 8th grade was one of the years. I forgot. I think they had to take it in 3rd or 5th grade.
They hold it against you starting at 5th grade. So you take it in like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade, but it's not held against you. When you get to 5th grade, that's when it's held against you.
And I think that's just at that age, elementary school.
That's why I had to put my son in a private school. Because I went through that the first 3 years. My son has been in maybe 5 public schools until I found the perfect school for him.
And that's what you have to do. You know, parents just have to get involved, and we have to
be involved,
being involved,
stay involved
in special ways. Anybody got any special Thanksgiving plans? Anybody going away, staying home?
I'll be going home to Chicago.
Oh, it's gonna be cold there. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm going to Montgomery where all the good soul food at. Yes, oxtails and all.
At home.
What about you, Jay?
Home, okay. Well,
I'll
be home because my son is coming in, so I'm excited about that. I haven't seen him in some months and months. So, you know, it's a strange holiday for me. You know, this is my first holiday without my people, my special little people. They decided to leave me last year. So, I was excited about my son coming home, and then I know he has some friends here that are kind of like my adopted children. So I kind of want people to come over and you know, I just love I just want that. I might pull out my mama's she made these amazing rolls. So I might try my hands with some yeast rolls out.
Pull them out.
And let Mama Spirit come on through these hands.
Well, if you have any leftovers, can you bring some Sunday? You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right, because I'm coming to the show on Sunday.
Yes.
So that's what, and we're going to celebrate again. Another thing I want to just throw out there, I'm planning to have some type of holiday show here in December, right? Yes. So I'm gonna invite you 2 ladies back. Check your calendar. Handsome beard guy over there too. He can come too. And we're gonna make it fun and festive and everything.
Yes.
I'm just, you know, I just love what I do, and I love the fact that I can gather with other people that's enjoying what they do, because we definitely send off this spirit of happiness and you know, and commitment and all this other kind of stuff. So it's just great. Miss Felicia, let people know how to get in touch with you so they can get these videos and these voiceovers done.
Definitely. When you voiceovers at my email address, www.FeliciaGardner, that's FeliciaGardner1 And if you're interested in hearing any more of my music, feel free to go to visit my website at Be-Delite Music, that's BDELITE music.com. On Instagram, Be-Delite2007. All right, look forward to seeing you.
Okay, and Jay, wait 1 second, because Jay, that same information you're going to give out in just a minute. Let me address some of these people on this Facebook so they know I love them and I'm thinking about them. So yeah, we dealt with, okay, Pat. Hey, Miss Pat. Pat is a loyal Wake Up Winning person in the morning.
Hey, Pat.
So y'all give Miss Pat some love.
Miss Pat.
And Reggie say he checking in. Reggie is one of the founders of Urban Spice magazine.
What's up,
Yes.
Hey,
Reggie?
Reggie.
Shout out, Reggie.
And who else? Shannon said, hello, ladies. Hope all of you are having a wonderful evening.
Yes.
Marvin says, hello, ladies.
Hey,
Marvin. Jackie say, I stepped in a little for a half an hour Friday, but it was worth it. Okay, she's talking about her voting. Yes, thank you, Jackie.
Yes.
And Kevin's watching. He says, great show. Thank you, Kevin. Deborah's watching. Hey, Deborah. Deborah's from the D. Deborah's
What
in
up,
Detroit.
though?
Arthur Leakey is watching. Hey, sweetie pie. Okay, so I got everybody. I think. Did you?
It's a couple people, and
Okay,
I see
well,
some beautiful
You
people.
call them out.
Angie Felton.
Hey,
From
Angie.
Them Girls Productions.
Yay.
Y'all gonna be seeing Angie real soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Matilda Hernandez, Kenyatta Chambers, who just nailed it on the movie I saw last night, which was Angie Felton's movie. Also
Okay, Angie, see the big things happening.
Yes, amazing. And my girl Lavette. I see you
Lavette.
tuning in. Hey, mommy, I see you tuning in.
Levette's gonna be joining me on the show on Wake Up Winning.
Yes.
Levette is powerful. They got powerhouse.
Powerful. When I tell
Powerhouse.
you, powerful,
Powerhouse.
amazing energy. Love her. Shout out to all those people from Detroit that's watching.
Yeah, D in
What
the
up, Doe?
building. Detroit.
What up, dude? So I
What
see
up, though?
people.
What up, though? What up,
Yeah.
though? Okay.
Sorry if I missed you.
So if we missed you, charge it to our head and not our heart. Hey, Jade.
Yes.
Tell us how to get in touch with you. Please, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone follow me at Mask Off Book. That's Mask Off Book on all social media platforms. MASKOFF Book. Online.
All right.
And I am Miss Holiday, and you can follow the Holiday Firm at The Holiday Firm on all social medias, and our website is www.theholidayfirm.com.
Awesome. Miss Shawnee D.
Shawnee D.
Listen, wait. Before you tell them anything, well, where's the play going next?
Well, actually, there's some changes.
Okay.
So the play is going to be a film. And that's all I can say right now. But just be on the lookout real soon.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yes, be
My
on the
glasses
lookout.
twisted.
So I will be announcing some of those details on the Living Your Best Life with Shawnee D Talk. I'm on every second and fourth
Where the bell
Sunday
at?
on Global Vision. I don't know where the bell at, but that was a bell
That was
moment.
a bell moment. And I was sitting there, I was like, wait a minute.
That was a bell moment.
Here comes the bell. Here comes the bell.
So,
Slide me that bell.
Bring it.
Okay, you still got to bring me the bell. You still got to bring me the
Wanda
bell.
say, let her hit that bell.
I gotta hit the bell.
There you go. Because Wanda knows the journey of Faceless
Yes.
Shadows in the Dark. Phenomenal stage play based on my book, Letters of Forgiveness. It was like a part 2 to the book to give you both sides of the story. And she was there to witness it. She's seen it. Go down.
You know what? I was talking about the book yesterday. I was at a book expo, met a bunch of amazing authors and other people came out. And this author I met, she had written over like 9 books. And her books are, you know, they're, what do you call fictional with the, you know, just beautiful writing. Yeah. So, and I was talking about you because I was asking her, well, have you turned any of these books into, you know, TV, you know, stage plays, movies, whatever? She's like, yeah, well, you know, that would be nice or whatever. You know, like, okay. So let me tell you about my friend, okay?
We gotta bring her on over.
So it was like, you know, so I told her about the book and the story behind the book and, you know, why the book, The Letters of Forgiveness, and what that's all about. I said, but then she created this stage play that talks about more about the gentleman explaining how his side of being abused and being mistreated and it just spilled over into him being a very bad man. Yeah. But this is because, you know, life didn't start out for him that way. This was just how it ended up. And her mouth just dropped open because, you know, I know that story so well. Yeah. You know, you know, from your sister and, you know, like all of that. And she was like, oh my, for real? I was like, yeah, right. It's Page Turner, right? Yeah. So I'm excited.
I can't wait to, you guys just wait. It's gonna be an amazing film. There's a couple people that's jumping on board that's gonna make that happen, and I'm excited about that. But this guy texted me. Shout out to you, Ken Cautious. He texted me and said, Shani, I'm halfway through the book. He was like, I can't put it down, and I'm just so excited about working with you. So that's just one of the people that's going to be on board, and then a couple other people. I'm just going to not say any names right now because you know how you got to be on the hush, honey. You just go, bam, let that thing happen.
Yeah, just hey, Dr. Elliott, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Dr. Elliott.
Thanks. Hey, so, how we get in touch with you? They want to get the book. They want get on the show. They want more information.
Okay. Well, you can follow me on Facebook on Living Your Best Life with Shani D Talk Show. You also can follow me on Instagram, Shani D Living Your Best Life, and the book is available on Amazon, or you could get it directly through me, honey, because that PayPal is Why I Care 20. Why I Care 20 is my nonprofit organization that is and has been and will continue to be for the women and children and men that has experienced bullying, molestation, and abuse.
Yes. Okay, so Andy, hey Andy, thanks for tuning in, love. And Kiki Stone in the house too. Yes, thank you.
Kiki, is that Kiki that's gonna come down here? That's moving here?
Yes.
Hey, Kiki, girl, come on.
Kiki, we letting you in. Come on in. She had, we said we was gonna let her and her son in.
Oh, okay. Kiki. We talking about Kiki.
Yes. So I just want to thank y'all for coming out. You know, it's never enough time, and this is like a long.
I don't want to leave you guys.
I know it's like a long hour, but I just want to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all coming out, spending time with me.
We appreciate you too.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome. And just letting everybody know, you know, who you are and how to get in touch with you. And again, I just want to say this to our listeners, our viewers, and everything. When your dream matters to you to the point that you cannot put it down, you need to know how to take it to that next level. Yes. I just wanted to let y'all know that there's resources. You know, the young lady that's sitting beside me, this one over here also is a powerhouse, that one and that one too. You know, so anybody on this path, anybody that you're looking at, if you feel compelled to reach out to them and get their assistance and have them help you formulate that plan, that idea, I'm certain that they can do, you know, that they can get that job done for you. Another thing I want to stress to everybody, when you're reaching, and I think we all can agree here, when you're reaching a certain point in your career or in your passions or whatever, you need somebody to link up with to get you to that next level, to help you, because there's only so much that you can do by yourself. Yes. And you need to know, how do I figure out how to get to that next level? So this is why I encourage you to always seek out the people that can help you move in that direction, you know, and to stay connected to those people that help you help yourself, you know, because we're all a part of this thing called life, and life is the sweetest. It can be so sweet when you join forces with other people that do great things, and y'all all are doing great things together, and you feel like everybody has expressed how what they do does not seem like work because they're doing it from their heart and their commitment. That is the foundation of the I Am Enough talk show, where your dreams matter. It's about coming on here and letting us get super up in your business, laying it all on the line, so then you'll know that what you're doing, it matters and it counts. You know, even if you're going through a hard time, that test that you're going through is to get that testimonial. Yes. You know, so you can help other people grow, so you can help other people learn that everything that they do, nothing is in vain. You know, I believe that every lesson that you are given, the opportunity is for you to grow. Yes. So I just want to encourage everybody, if you're watching Facebook, please like and share the video, pass on this information. If you need to get in contact with me, the best way to do that is through email at IamEnoughTalkShow.com. That's a Gmail. Did I say that right? IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. Okay, that's the best way to get in contact with me, whether you want to advertise on a show, whether you want to be a guest, or you might just want to come in here and just hang out. You know, live studio audiences, we welcome them. Also, on this particular network, the Status Network is always looking for shows, always looking for people that want to be a part of the family. If you want your own show, please send me a message. I can also point and guide you in the right direction there as well. And what else? And think about this, and this is what I want to leave everybody with today. If God gave you the vision, he will always make the provisions. And you got to know that with every dream that you've dreamt, there was a reason why you dreamt that dream. Mm-hmm. Now it's all about having the courage and the commitment to push through whatever obstacles could be standing in your way, because life is set up to challenge us. I believe that it challenges to let us know if we're really worthy of the dream, or even if we really, really, truly want the dream to manifest. So this is why I'm here speaking to you today. This is why I was created. I know without a doubt why I was created. I am the messenger to bridge the gap of getting people together to produce the things that they need to produce. So that being said, check out my website, IamEnough365.com. I'm going to have some exciting things revealed probably in the next week or so. So you all just stay tuned in. Please follow us in the morning on the Wake Up Winning broadcast on Facebook, and tune in here. We'll be right back in here in 2 weeks on the third Sunday. The I Am Enough talk show will be seeing you soon. So until then, I am Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. These is my fabulous guests for today. And we say to you that we love you, love you, love you. Love you. And there is absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Nothing. Bye for now.
Wake up winning and go live your best life.